He's won one Oscar for one of his movies. He was the star in that movie, and he's been nominated several times as a supporting actor, but he won it as a lead actor. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Celebrity Quiz. I'm your host, Freddie Shaban. Today, I have a great story for you, and it's all true. The year was 2013, and I was operating as an upscale escort agent in Orange County, California. I got a call around 7:30 p.m., which is late for us because we only worked 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. I was getting ready to leave the office and I said, you know what the hell, let me pick up the call because you never know. I'm a curious guy. I've had some luck in the past where it's last minute calls and they were one of the best calls, right? So I said, what the heck, let me pick it up. The gentleman on the other line was almost like whispering. I'm like, man, should I hang up? Because, usually that means that they're weirdos or they're wankers or whatever, right? And I get a lot of those calls. Now, you got to remember, in 2013, I was still accumulating and cultivating new clients because I started the year prior and I'm still trying to build up my client base for the agency. So we went through the call. I'm doing my screening, and you already know about my screening if you don't watch my other videos about that. I have a very extensive screening system. And when he told me who he was, he just blurted out. I'm like, of course, your first reaction is like, come on, really? Why in the hell would you want to be calling me, right? At 7:30 at night on a Friday. And I started doing my screening. And of course, I wanted proof because it was really, really far-fetched at that point, especially in a place like Orange County. It's not like I was in Beverly Hills or Malibu or New York City, right? Where a lot of these celebrities live. Well, lo and behold, it was him. Okay. And I was honest with him. I told him what the deal was. I told him I'm an agency and my name is Madam Suzanne. And I protect these girls and I, book them. And I've been in the business a long time. And of course, I was using a voice changer. If you haven't known, this is why I call it Madam Suzanne. And really, really nice guy. We went through the whole thing. I told him that I asked him where he was at. And he told me that he rents this place just for him to have away from everybody and everything. And it was kind of like his little hideaway. And I couldn't believe it because it was one of the complexes I happened to have 2 apartments at that time, right? At the same exact time. And I still had one of the escorts was still in one of the places because I had already worked that day and one of them has already left, like not even 5 minutes before I picked up the call. And the other one was still there. So as I'm doing this, I told the other one, I texted her, the one that was still there, and it said, hold off for a few minutes. She said she's still trying to, get ready and fix up the place before she leaves because she was supposed to go out that night with her friends or whatever. So I'm talking to this gentleman and I'm like, you're not going to believe this, but I do have, and I sent him a picture of the escort that was still in the complex. I said, she's literally 30 seconds away from you. Because I knew which apartment, he told me the apartment number, I knew which one he was at because I knew the complex really well. And this is a big complex. And it was a coincidence, right? So I guess it was meant to be. And I gave him the donation. Of course, I told him it was a couple of grand for 2 hours because, of course, he's a celebrity, he can afford it. And it was after hours, after all. And and I was straight up with him. I told him usually it's $500 now because after hours, it's because he's a celebrity too, and I know he can afford it, and it's after hours. It'd have to be worth something to that escort that started at 11 o'clock. She was actually at the apartment by 10:30 that morning. So it's been a long day already. So I sent him the picture of this escort, and he said, "Yeah, I would love to hang out." He said, "I don't care about sex or anything. I'm just lonely. I need somebody with me." And obviously, he was going through some stuff. So I sent the escort there, and she couldn't believe it. She's like, "I said, text me as soon as you get there." Of course, we always did, anyways. We have a protocol with texting for safety purposes. And I said, "If you can, snap me a picture. I want to see this, right? I'm not going to do anything with a picture, of course. I'm not like that type of guy. But I'm going to, I want to see, right?" And sure, I said, "And do it sneakily, do it, under the wraps. I'm sure he doesn't want his picture taken in that situation." But sure enough, it was him, and it was really nice, and the date went really, really well. It was very, very, he's very nice. He's a gentle guy. He's a gentleman. All he wanted to do was talk. Apparently, he has been going through at the time, he was going through a lot of stuff, like family stuff and things from his past and emotional stuff. We all have our baggage, right? And she did the job, and spent a few hours there. Ended up spending a little bit more longer than 2 hours. She was there about 4 hours. And then she was really happy, and he gave her the cash. The cash was real. It was really, really nice. And this guy, let me give you a little bit of hints, okay? Then I'm going to tell you the irony of this story. So this gentleman was an A-list celebrity, true A-list. He was in many movies. As you can see here, this is one of the hints. Where am I? This is one of the hints right here in this poster right here. This is a poster of all the movies he's been in. He's won 1 Oscar for one of his movies. He was the star in that movie. And he's been nominated several times as a supporting actor, but he won it as a lead actor, right? So this narrows it down, right? A very good actor, and he was known for being a fearless actor. He was an actor's actor, meaning he took any role, even if it was a controversial role. Like one of the roles he took was about being a child molester, a pedophile, and all that. He's taken a lot of roles, and he didn't care. He just loved acting, and he was an actor's actor, as he's described on IMDb and all this stuff. And he was a hell of an actor. A couple of his movies are one of my favorite movies. So you can look at this poster, and from everything I told you, you can tell pretty much who it is. And I'm going to give you one more hint that's going to seal the deal for you. This happened at the end of 2013 when I sent the escort to see this gentleman. Not too long after that, I would say about 3 months later, he OD'd and died from a mixed drug overdose. It was a cocktail of drugs. And one of them was heroin, which I had no clue when I had this incident, this experience with him, that he was actually addicted to heroin. I guess he was addicted for years, and later on they said that he relapsed, and I guess that's what he was going through. He's got some emotional baggage from his past. But here's the ironic twist about this story. The escort I sent to him had been in recovery and had been clean and sober for almost a year at that time. And it's ironic that the only one, I think everything happens for a reason, honestly. And she was going over there, and she told me later that she was helping him with going through some stuff and everything like that. She didn't tell me everything. I didn't really ask too much because, it's private, and it was between her and him when he was, sharing things with her. But the ironic part is she was also an ex-heroin addict. The sad story about this ending is the story is that he passed away. And also, probably, I would say, a couple of months after he passed away, he I had to let this girl go because she relapsed and started using. So I'm not really sure, and I feel bad about it now talking about it, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure if that was the catalyst for her to start again. I have no idea, but I know she started again and she was starting acting weird. And I had a couple of clients tell me, about the nodding out and everything during the session, and just really, that kind of heroin look. But anyways, so that's the celebrity quiz for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your guess in the comment, or you can always send it via email, which is madamsuzanne2020@gmail.com. I will leave that in the description as always. And if you guess correctly and properly, and I hope you do, I made it really, really easy, I will send you a copy of the e-version and the audio version of my best-selling book, Madam Suzanne, which I'm sure you will enjoy and love. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Be safe, be healthy, and be happy. And if you have not found your happiness, please do so. It is within you. And I'll see you later.